The electrical part of building a home is the big one. Let's go over some of the basics so you can talk to your builder and make educated decisions. Part of your house plans will be an electrical plan. This lays out where all the outlets, switches, wiring, and light fixtures will be located. Your electricians will follow this plan when wiring your home. The electrician starts what we call rough after framing is complete. This is when the wiring is placed in the framing before sheetrock. First, let's talk about some standard terminology. You have your typical outlets. For these, your electrician will need to follow your local code for a quantity and placement. Other than those required, you can add outlets in special locations. Next, you have 220 outlets. These bring more power for items like appliances, AC units, and electric car charger. Electrical fixtures are your fans and lights, including chandeliers, pendants, sconces. Switches are the things on your wall to turn your fixtures on and off. The two main styles of these are Toggle and Decora. They do have some different names, but they do not affect your wiring. There are also lots of specialty switches. Switch plate covers come in different colors, sizes, styles. They have single, double, triple, and custom ones depending on what you need in that location. GFCI outlets, or ground fault circuit interrupter, is used in all areas where there is water, like bathrooms, kitchen, laundry room. These outlets shut off power immediately in the event of ground fault for safety because, as we all know, water and electricity do not mix well. In addition, outdoor plugs will be waterproof and have a cover on them. Some of these are really ugly, so let your builder know what style you want. I also want to talk about the terms three-way switch or four-way switch because I was confused by these in the beginning. When someone references a three-way switch, they mean that a fixture can be controlled by two different locations. For example, your kitchen lights can be turned on and off by a switch by the back door and also by a switch in the living room. This prevents you from having to walk across a dark room to turn on a light. The 3 in the name refers to the 2 switches and the actual light itself. So a 4-way would have 3 locations to turn it off and on. Let's talk for a minute about how to read a basic electrical plan. Plans will have a legend so you can figure out what all these symbols mean. In this plan, you can see symbols for lights, can lights, and fans. The dotted lines show where that switch is for that light fixture. The symbol for wall switches, which looks like a $sign, shows you how many switches will be in that location. The plan will also show the location of the service panel. The plans can get somewhat complicated, so you'll want to go over the plan with your builder to make sure you fully understand everything. And even if your electrical plan is perfect, you'll still want to walk the job site when it's time with your electrician and your builder and talk exact locations. There are some outlets and switches that I like to talk to my clients about. I'm going to kind of rapid fire these. Do you want under-counter lighting in the kitchen or laundry room? Do you want TV plugs for TVs hung on the wall? We usually place ours about 60 inches off the ground. Do you want a TV outside in your outdoor living space? Do you want a wired doorbell like a Ring? Do you want any outlets in special locations in the kitchen like for a coffee maker or a small appliance? Are you going to have lighted bathroom mirrors? Do you want outlets in your laundry room for a hand vac to charge or maybe a cordless vacuum that's going to hang on the wall? Do you want bedside lights with switches on either side of your bed? Where in your home office do you want outlets for printers, computers, modem, other office equipment? Do you want any floor plugs, maybe in the living room for a lamp or in the home office if the desk will not be against the wall? Do you want any dimmers for any of your lights? Do you want any 220 outlets in your garage? This can be used for an electric car, but it also can be used for things like a welding machine. Do you want any charging stations? Are there any special places you know you want to have a lamp? Do you want any outlets anywhere for Christmas lights, maybe by a fireplace mantle or outside? Do you want any outlets outside for security cameras? Do you want any outlets in your closet? Electrical code usually doesn't require this, so there probably won't be any in there unless you ask for them. Now, this is not an exhaustive list. It's just some things to think about. So back to talking about TVs for a moment. I really hate cords hanging down from my wall-mounted TV. So we put tubing in the wall. It's called Smurf tubing. It travels from behind your TV in the wall down to around where a typical outlet would be near the floor. So you can put whatever cables you need to hook into your TV and then to another device that's below your TV. Another thing to talk about with your builder is wiring for cable, internet, audio-visual equipment, home automation. This would need to be a whole nother video that I'm probably not qualified to do, so I advise hiring an AV professional, just like you and your builder are hiring a professional electrician. I hope this video explains the basics and enables you to be able to talk to your builder about what's important to you. If you like this video, please give me a like and a follow. Thank you for watching. Bye.